Alright guys, now time for the back of the boat. The cockpit. Dad's going to be taking us through it, so without further ado, here's Clint.
Yep. How you guys doing? Well, this is the cockpit. We spend a lot of time out here. As you can see, we got the shades up right now. It's hot down here. We do have plastics we can put down and enclose this whole thing if it's raining. We did do that a lot in the colder weather and up in Brunswick, but since we're down here, we don't use it much. Anyways, got our table, chairs, just for some of the stuff. Our propane locker is down here. We do got a couple extra dive tanks in there, 2 propane bottles. And we have life raft is under this compartment. Also, if you're under the boat, you can pull a pin. It'll drop straight out into the water, or you pull it up here and chuck it in the water. And then we have 2 more storage in the floor. I'll just lift this one up. A lot of everything. But yeah, awesome storage. Nice big room. And we have storage in under these seats. All our dive gear and stuff is in this. Water toys. We got life jackets and ropes on the other side and different lines. Anyways, got our fishing poles and our spears, some of our spears up there. So this is the cockpit, and this would be considered the helm. So when we're underway, this top piece slides all the way open so you can stand up. You're above this, you can see above. We wanted to see better, so we made a little stand. So when you're up here, when you stand up, you're a lot taller, and I can see better when we're anchoring. But we got 2 Yanmar diesel engines. It's 57 horsepower. You got your controls forward and reverse right here for each one. Our chop plotter and all our sailing instruments, wind speed and angle and depth and autopilot. So when we put it in autopilot, it steers the boat. Put the iPad up here. Anyways, it's a fun spot to be on under passage.
Heck yeah.
And you can see really good up here, even right now. The windows need cleaning, but there you go. You can see right wherever you're going. And then you can always look up to see the sail as you're going. So, oh, and then we have winches on both sides. So it really takes 2 people to sail this. One person on one side, one on the other, or if you're pulling the main up, you're up at the mast. The main sheet winch is back here. And all this mechanism. And then we do pull the dinghy up with this winch, and we have a winch on the other side. You can see the dinghy's pulled up right now. These are our dinghy davits. We lift it up and down every night. I feel a lot better. I know it's going to be there when I wake up in the morning instead of tied to the boat or anything like that. And then engines, water maker is down under here. The water maker, our engine and sail drive, and hot water heater and scuba compressor. But we could just take a peek in one side. The other side will have the generator. So the black compressor, that's to fill our scuba tanks. All the way down is the engine and the sail drive. You can also get that from the 2 back bedrooms. Under the bed, it lifts off so you can stand up in there, have a lot of room. And then we have the water maker right here. So coming down in, there's our diesel engine. Here's the new dive compressor we got. It's working great. Alkin compressor. Anyways, and here's our water maker, desalinator brand, and hot water heater and water pump. And this is our rudder and the steering mechanism. It goes all the way through the boat to the other side where the autopilot is.
Nice.
Anything I missed, Wes?
I don't think so.
Well, this is out front on Vista Vida. There's our Bohemian flag for the Bahamas. That thing's pretty awesome, right? Anyways, the way our boat is, we have these giant windows here, and we keep them covered most of the time because the sun's too dang hot. It makes it too hot inside, but it's beautiful when we pull them off when it's a cool day. I'll have to show you that. Anyways, up front, we got our paddle boards, our 2 trampolines. We got our windlass and the anchor out. We got a storm sail here, which is a smaller sail. It's thicker, it can hold up to high winds. Our head sail here, Genoa, it's like 120% sail, so it goes, it's big. It's a big sail. The one thing about our boat is when we put the main sail up, we have to come up here and run it. So we got all these lines here. Everything does something different, and we got to raise the main sail. So we come up here. It is nice. We have power winches, so we can hit the button. Yep, it power's off right now to run the winches. But yeah, it's pretty awesome. We can walk up here on top. We got our solar. We're just almost 2,000 watts of solar. You can see our dinghy down below. Yeah. And when you're going, it gets rough. The boat's up and down. You got these rails to help hold you in that work great, right?
Oh, absolutely.
And then you rode up here on the seats. Great, best seat in the house in the rough weather. Yep. Come up and hang out over the bow. This is where Weston's had some fun.
Oh, yeah.
You can see the bottom, it's so clear. It's awesome.
Wow.
Up front, these big hatches, this big hatch, there's 1, 2, 3. They're all storage, so all extra storage. There's a lot of people out. There's a lot of people out there that might not like Elon Musk. I really like the guy. If it wasn't for this, we wouldn't have any communication. This is our Starlink. It's what makes this really possible to do everything. We're always have it on. We're in touch with the rest of the world. We can talk to family and friends any second, anytime they call. We get our weather. We watch YouTube. We watch Netflix. But yeah, thanks Starlink. Thanks Elon.
And that is the Vista Vida, everybody. What does Vista Vida mean?
So we bought this boat. Vista Vida was her name, and we decided we really liked it and we wanted to keep it. And it means view life. And I really like, it's easy to hear if someone calls me on the radio. It's a definite Vista Vida. It's an easy one to get your attention. Anyways, view life. And that's what we're doing. We're viewing life, enjoying to the maximum what we can with what time we have left. So,
Heck yeah.
that's the story.
That's the story, and that's our boat. We'll see you guys next time.
Perfect.